Hey guys, and welcome to a winter service. Let's jump out of the car, grab our supplies, and we're gonna go ahead and grab this robotic lawnmower and get it out of here for a wonderful winter service. Follow me, guys. So let's jump in the back of the car where we're gonna grab who knows what, probably nothing. Let's see here, maybe. Do I need anything in there? Is there anything in there I need? Probably not. So what we are looking for is, number one, we need a baggie. Number two is we need duct tape. Just right here. There's duct tape. Oh, where's the other duct tape? That's enough to get the job done. All right, number three, we need a... Oh, wait, there's the other duct tape. Oh, and some scissors. That'll work. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a little bit of duct tape and a little bit of scissors. And we already got our plastic bag, so we're going to cut the top off the plastic bag. And I use tape. We use this to cover up the wires that are hanging out of the ground. And then we're going to grab the mower, the power supply. In this case, I think we're going to leave the low voltage cord because I'm pretty sure that it is actually stuck in the ground. So let's grab our wonderful trusty dusty tripod, which gets you guys set up with that here in 2 seconds. Ooh, fancy. Oh wait, we really do turn it like that. That's so crazy to me. That's so weird. Let's go ahead and open this up. I'll lock that in. I'll get you guys over here. I got you guys in there. Did I even have you guys turn the right way? So, like I was saying, guys, we're going to take our tape, we're going to take our knife, we're going to grab our scissors, and then we're going to go winterize this robotic mower. So, let's go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Now, as we round the house, our customer will most likely wave at us from inside. Why? Because he's in a meeting and he doesn't need to be out here for us to grab the robotic mower out of the yard. It's no big deal. Now, if this thing is where I left it, it should be, yep, there it is. It's parked right over there in the bushes. We're going to go ahead and open up the gate. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. We're in. And what I like to do is, like I said, I believe this low voltage cord is buried, which it doesn't look like it's buried. Man, so much has changed. So much of this has changed since I've been here. So this robotic mower used to actually park like way out here. He's altered it. This thing's cool. I like it. It looks good. So any which way, we're going to show you guys how we do this. Let me go ahead and turn you guys downwards a little bit. So we got our scissors, we got our tape, we got our bag. We're going to go ahead and open this up and shut it down. That is off. Get rid of the leaves. We can leave those leaves in the yard. We're going to pull this back and out. That's perfect. So we flip this open and we're going to undo our low voltage cord, which, like I said, normally we'd leave the low voltage cord, but in this particular case, it's above ground, so we're going to pick it up and take it with us. All right, so there's our power supply, and here we are winding up our low voltage cord, getting it out of the mulch bed. And what we always do is I'm going to take a piece of paper with the customer's name, and we're going to tape that to the inside underneath the hatch. That way we always know which mower's which, but we also have a serial number on each mower, and the customer is actually connected to each mower. So we got power supply, we have low voltage cord. Put back his extension cord here, cover his outlet with a little cover. On the back of the station, he actually has raw wires back here, and that's no big deal. It's just we did his system before we did soldering. So we're gonna come back in spring and we're gonna solder all of his wires together with new connectors. And a little bit of heat shrink on them too, is the way we'll finish them off. So all those wires get pulled straight back and down. Comes down to the spikes. I always use a baggie to collect all these spikes. So what we're gonna do, we pull it up, pulled the back ones out. Now we're gonna pull up in the front. And I'm only able to do this because the ground is soft. Otherwise I'd have to use an Allen wrench and back these out of here. So now the charging station itself comes up, and we're gonna go ahead and tap that on the ground a couple times, dust it off, knock some of the dirt off of it before we throw it in the car. Back side, check that, it's got a little bit of dirt. We can wipe that off in the grass. We just drag it across the yard for a little bit and we knock the grass off of it. Everything else for the most part looks good to go. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take all these wires over here. I'm gonna put my foot on them just to make sure they don't go anywhere real fast as I'm pulling on them. And then we are going to collect all of them. I am going to fold them downward just so they don't poke any holes. And like I said, we need to solder some connectors onto this one. So next year it's going to look a little bit different. So there's all my wires. And here's me folding it down. And like I said, I always like to use a baggie. Slide it over top of all my wires. Take it to the side. This particular one, I'm going to clip all these because we're going to do these next year. Because we're going to redo all these wires next year. I'm going to go ahead and clip them all. There we go. So all those are collected together. Got the baggie. I like to pull it to the side, and I like to wrap it really, really, really tight. Just to make sure we always get a hole right through it. Jeez. There we go. Let's try this again. Where's that hole? We'll do that on the opposite end now. So opposite end, because I just poked a hole into it, and we're going to wrap it up really, really tight. Just the way I like to do it. I always like to wrap mine really tight. It gets multiple layers wrapped around it. Seems to get plastic wrapped around it pretty good. Seems to make it airtight. And then what I like to do is I like to take a little bit of duct tape and go around it. Tell I'm super prepared here today. All right, so that is how you do that. I'm gonna fold this back downwards, and then I always look to see if there's something around the yard that we can set on top of this. In this particular case, there's no rocks or stumps or anything else I could use to cover this. We could always use see, we got a brick over there, but that's okay. He can definitely throw something over top of it. I see customers using fake rocks to cover this up for winter. I never cover it up. I will set something on top of it, like a piece of wood or a rock or a stone, just to cover it up, get it out of sight. But in general, it's okay to leave this out in winter. If you do want to cover it up and you want something from the store, I suggest one of those fake landscaping rocks. And we actually sell that. It's right on my link tree on the social media. You can scroll to the bottom of the list and you'll find that landscaping rock to cover this up. But we're gonna go ahead and collect our power supply, the mower, and everything else, and we're gonna get out of here. So you guys have followed us on the journey on how to winterize a robotic mower. We've got all of our parts and pieces, and we're gonna collect the mower, the charging station, and we're gonna get out of here. You guys have a great day. If you have any more questions, need any tips, tricks, or are interested in robotic lawn mowers, my name is Matt the Mower Guy, and I own the Robotic Mower Guys. Check it out. He even has his own little doorway to go through to get to the front yard. How amazing is that? So cool. I love my job. If you guys want to become a robotic mower dealer, you can actually fill out the information on the roboticmowerguys.com drop down list, become a dealer, fill out your information, and we'll get back to you soon. Too many breaths. All right.